Can you hear me? Yep. Well, that was great, wasn't it? I gotta sort this out. I gotta sort out the audio. That's twice now that's happened on here. Right, so yeah. Good evening, everybody. There we go. Good evening. Hopefully you're all okay. Today we got a live watch along in a last Austrian game. I would pronounce the team, but I generally can't. It's like SC something or whatever. I put it on Twitter. I have. But before we get into the big news, we will get into our teams, which I will discuss now. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, thank you, dog. Right, look, go over there. Chill out. Right. So first team today for the first half. Solomon in goal and Bengay, Dunn, Edwards and Kemper. Isaac and Madsen in midfielders, Smith, Vale, Chair and Burrell. Subs today are Warren, Benny and Poku. They have announced the second half team on Instagram, which I will go through now if you give me a second. Give me 1 second, people. Oh no, wrong one. I need QPR. It's not coming on. There it is. Alright, the second team, Solomon, Adamson, Morrison, Clarkson and Brew. Morgan, Van and Saniolo, Sato, Kone and Lloyd. Same subs as well. You're not doing that. Not happening. Sit there. Right, so that's the team news for today. That is. Now, there has been important updates today regarding QPR. Hopefully you all can hear me now. So, like I said a couple of weeks ago, you know, QPR and Julian obviously needed an assistant with Diarra moving on. You know, my question was two things. Are we going to bring in someone that Julian was going to work with? Or one of my biggest guesses was, are we going to promote someone? And the answer is this now. So Kevin Betsy has now officially been announced as Julian Stefan's assistant for next season. Now, I genuinely think this is a good thing because not just obviously money saving, but Kevin Betsy does work with the players quite well. And he does a good job in his role. So for me, I think it's brilliant, you know, to see him as assistant. Hopefully this helps him grow. Hopefully it helps him in the future. But I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on it. I'm happy with it. I am. I don't know if you guys are. You know, some people might have appreciated more of a better one. But listen, look, Julian and Kevin Betsy obviously know each other well for 2 seasons now, so it shouldn't be a big problem. He's gonna learn under Julian, but Kevin probably has his own ways as well. So let's see what he says on in the future. But I did say I hate right to be right, you know. I did say it was gonna happen though. So yeah. Alright, so hopefully you're all having a good evening. Seeds in the chat, thank you for letting me know on mute. Thank you for tuning in as well. I bet Betsy will end up taking a job as a manager in the EFL at some point. Well, eventually he will. Listen, look, he's got to prove himself. You know, he's got to prove himself. But it's a good move for him. This is a good move for him. I'm excited for him because I think I rate him very highly. I think he does well with the team, the players, and he works with the youth development as well. But obviously, there's been talks of pretty much him. Well, obviously Steve Bold pretty much taken over as Kevin Betsy's role. So I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah. And I'm taking a piss out of 100%. No, that cool. Alright, we'll mute the phone because QPR's on. What are predictions today, people? Where are you watching the game? From my house. I'm joking. It's on QPR Plus. I'm playing on QPR Plus. You gotta buy it to be in it. So Fortuna, I don't know much about this team, and I've got to stop screaming down the mic. Sorry, I'm gonna probably kill all your ears. Yeah, so pretty much I don't know much about this team apart from FIFA, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We will, but Ilya Sher and Harvey Vale both working together is pretty much interesting, you know. 3-0 win, Caesars. How much? I believe the game is £5, or you might, if you're just gonna watch every game, it's £25, I believe. So it's not bad. It's all right. Just go on to QPR, sign up to QPR. Obviously, if you are a member already or whatever, have a login details, and you go on QPR player, and obviously £25 for the rest of pre-season is pretty not bad, I think.
From right to left, from Benga, Jimmy Dunn, Ronnie Edwards, Boy Kemper. The middle of the park is just Nathan and Isak. Right, Harvey Bale on the course. Ilias chair playing just off man for that.
Right, here we go, kick off. I forgot to do the score. I'm an idiot.
Directly to a staff of QPR, their second so their campaign gets off underway.
Okay, well, go for it, mate. Go for it. That's up to you. I don't do that, to be honest. So yeah, I'm a legit guy. Well, how is everyone doing today? We got Joe Mom and Seed in the chat. Who else is there? Any of the regulars? I know it's only 5:30. It's a bit early, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone is still at work. QPR on the ball at the moment. Paul Smith controlling the game, playing it back to Ronnie Edwards. Solomon. Alright, Jimmy Dunn pushing up and goes long. It's a good ball to Amadou and Benge. Gets into the box, and here he goes. Crosses it. Oh, unlucky. Cleared away by the home team, the hosts. It's going to be a throw into QPR. A good start to QPR, I think. Right, Harvey Vale. Amadou's taking the long throw. Right. Played to Harvey Vale, into the middle, to Isaac. Sees Boy Kemp, I believe that is. Paul Smith, cutting in. Whips it in. It's a good ball. Oh, just not. Oh, Burrell unlucky, missing it. Harvey Vale was in the cross there. He says hate cross. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Alright, it's a good start. 2 great opportunities for us. In fact, I'm just going to change this because I don't want people to think I don't know how to spell. And the stream is slowing down for some reason. There we go, that's sorted. There we go. I might have to refresh the stream. Why is it done that? There we go. Hitchin, QPR back again. Connor and Coco watching in Hitchin Hurts. Come on, you R's. Cheers, Hitchin. Thank you for tuning in today. Hopefully, you're having a good day. Hopefully, you have a good afternoon and good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Alright. So, interesting first couple of minutes, I would say. You know, Amadou and Benge's on that right, getting into that box pretty well. And we've also had a cross in from Paul Smith, which has not been that bad. So quite interesting on that one. Looks like we're doing a 4-2-3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, it's a corner to QPR anyway. Whipped in, and it's just gone straight to a different player. Ilias. Wow, this whole stream is delayed. Right, keeper on the ball. Goes long. Right, Boy Kemper wins it back. Vale. Good play here, Ilias. Oh, I like to see that little bit of trickery there with the passing. Isaac on the ball now. I'm very impressed with Isaac in that midfield role. I really am. He looks like a really strong aspect in midfield, and it's offside for the hosts. Alright, QPR take it quickly. Isaac on the ball, back to Boy Kemper. Right, back to Solomon. Jimmy Dunn pushing forward with the ball. Good play. And then sees Harvey Vale. And it's an incredible ball by Harvey Vale to Amadou Mbengue on the right. Squeezes it into the half. Go on. Cross it down. It's 1-0. Come on. Romel Barrel with the goal. Amadou Mbengue's crossing must be helping, because that was a fucking great cross. Honestly, what a great cross. We should be beating these quite easily, but you know, you never know. But absolutely brilliant ball by Harvey Vale. Amadou Mbengue must be listening to Julian, because that cross was phenomenal. Great cross, man. Honestly, good cross. Alright. Good start, 1-0. Burrell with his first goal. Whether we want to say for the season or pre-season, totally up to you guys. But yeah, great start. Alright, that was coming, that was. Alright. The hosts on the ball, lose it. Solomon. Ah, that's a second mistake in 2 games for Solomon there. And it's a good interception there by Madsen, I think that was. Good play there. 1-2 to the chair. Ah, lucky Paul Smith. Good start here.
Coming back to your question, when we got that little bit of an interruption there, I think it's hugely important. You know, if I'm Roman Burrell, Victor Done, our strikers, you know, you want to go into the season having got a few goals under your belt, so you go in full of confidence. Football's a game of confidence.
Right, Jimmy Dunn.
Wow.
Madsen. Oh, Chair, sorry. I keep getting confused with the hairs here. Right, Isaac. Oh, brilliant play by Isaac there. Sees Chair. Chair spins. Harvey Vale goes to the cross. Burrell. Good play, Chair. Harvey Vale back to Amadou. Can he give another good cross? Nope. Pass to Isaac. Good play here. 1-2's in his share. Unlucky there. Amadou, careful, my friend. Don't go diving in. Ronnie. Out wide. Madsen into the middle to Amadou. Oh, it's intercepted again. And here goes Harvey Vale, wins it back, but it's going to be a free kick to the host. Chris says, where can I watch it apart from... That's the only place I can think of, is the QPR website. Someone has found it, but I don't know where they found it. Alright, it's gone long. Alright, good interception there by Isaac. Ronnie plays it back to Solomon. It's a good play to Paul Smith there. Oh, what play again. The passing's actually alright today. It's a lot bit better. I know it's obviously a lower division team in Austria, but this seems to be a lot better than the first game. Alright. Jimmy Dunn to Ronnie. Plays it to Madsen on the left. Into the middle to Paul Smith. He's done okay there. Unlucky to lose it. It's going to be a free kick to the host. Tank says, who scored? It was Roman Burrell. Romar Burrell. Just Burrell, bruv. I keep forgetting his first name. Burrell scored and assisted by Amadou Mbengue. Ah, Ilyashev slips there by accident.
happens when your wide backs
Right.
come in field a little bit. You know, they're on the inside, they're going to flog it all. They're on the side, not necessarily get close.
Right, it's played back from the host, keeper. Nice, Tang. Hopefully you're having a good day, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, Isaac on the ball. Madsen sees Ilya Sher, Paul Smith running on the inside. Sees the run. Paul Smith into the box, and it's a appalling cross. W12P, what's up, DB? How are we playing? We're playing brilliant, mate. Honestly, I'm enjoying watching this. I know it's only 4th tier, is what Seed says, but we're doing well, man. Looking interesting, looking fun, looking like there's going to be goals in this one. Hopefully you're okay, though, Pete. Alright. The hosts have control of the ball for a bit. Good passing here. We're doing alright, to be honest, and putting pressure on them. They're controlling it really well. That's a through ball. Burrell. Oh, Ilya Sher on the ball here. Free with him. Cuts in on his right. Sees the Harvey Vale. Oh, what a save by the keeper. Burrell shoots. Did he save that, or did I hit the post? Unlucky, boys. Unlucky. Absolutely brilliant play there. Ilya Sher not being greedy and seeing Vale in a better position in the box. Wide open. He should be finishing better than that. Did Burrell... Oh, it was 2 excellent saves there, but Burrell was offside. Sorry. I will do that now. There we go. Right, the host on the ball. First 10 minutes have been alright. Alright, we've whipped it in. It's gone straight. Ooh, it's been cleared. Unlucky. Jimmy Dunn chasing it. Alright, it's gone straight to Ronnie Edwards. It's the tempo I like, man. I know. Look, I know it's gonna be an easy game today. You know, after what's seeing right now, and after obviously someone saying 4th tier, if we did struggle, then it'd be a problem. But right now, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Go on! Oh, almost 2. It's gonna be a corner to QPR. QPR playing in the all black kit. Sorry, I don't know why I said cat. Thinking of the rugby team, the All Blacks. Oh man. Right, it's a corner. Looks like Ilya Sher's going to take it. Right, it's played short. Ilya Sher still on it now. Sees Vale. Oh, Paul Smith, sorry, is he offside? Yeah, he is. Unlucky thinking. I can see why he's gone with it, but yeah, the acknowledgement there has got to be a bit better. Right, it's gone long. Oh, brilliant interception by Chair. And it's unlucky by Paul Smith with the pass there. I think the scoreboard's changed now, hopefully. Right, we're putting a lot of pressure on these guys, honestly.
and I did my work as a youth coach.
Back to hoops. Mbenge crosses normally troubled away. Wait, hang on. Mbenge crosses normally trouble the away fans more than. Oh, you're probably right. You're probably right. But that cross was actually a lot better. That cross was a lot better. Julian must have been teaching him the ways. Alright, Isaac to Mbenge. Place it back to Jimmy Dunn. Isaac Mbenge. Harvey Vale doing okay there. Sees the run from, is that Paul Smith? Great ball, great touch by Paul Smith there. Boy Kemper there as well to help him out. Sees Madsen, puts it in the box. He's going to be in offside position there, Kemper. But good play. Well played, man. Honestly. It's good to see this. Hopefully we can continue it when we get back into England next week. Not long now, people, till the season starts. Ronnie Edwards doing well there. Pass it back to Solomon. Obviously, Charles and Ward still not ready yet. I'm guessing as they're not even on the bench on the second team. Solomon giving a run out. And Mbenge on the ball. Harvey Vale, oh, it's just unlucky there because he is looking for the run. Solomon out wide to Boy Kemper. Into the middle to Madsen. Hitch says, are the team looking fit and strong? Prediction versus Mill. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn. Look, they looking a lot better in training. They look better. Harvey Vale. Oh, unlucky there. Harvey Vale, you know, I feel like the summer after the season ended, I feel like the most important thing was making sure these players get rested properly and ready. And right now it looks brilliant. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The fitness levels look great. Hopefully it can stay that way. And no injuries before the season starts. But never say, look, muscular injuries you can't really prevent. So yeah. Not muscular injuries, I would say. I wouldn't count an ACL as a muscular injury, to be honest. So yeah. But look, they look great. The Millwall prediction, it's hard to say right now. You know, Millwall are a good team under Alex Neil. You know, Alex Neil, like I keep repeating myself week after week. He's and the Neil Warnock of this generation. He is. You know, he's that typical manager that does so well in the Championship. It's his league. And, you know, he's done a great job with Millwall, Stoke, and all these other clubs he has. But personally, you know, they're going to be a dangerous threat next season. But we just need to be at home, like I said, like last season. We need to be on point. We need to make our home a fortress. And that means doing whatever we can to get the win. So, my prediction for Millwall, I can't really say what it's going to be, but I'm hoping for a good cup run win, wherever the competition is, whether it's FA Cup or Carabao Cup, not bothered. I just want to see a couple of good runs in the cup, so yeah. Chip off the old block, afternoon DB, how are you, Chip? Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you're having a good day. Ryan as well, how are you? Been a while, haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're okay. Good challenge there by Vale. It's going to be a throw into QPR. Alright, Julian. Obviously, everyone's heard Kevin Betsy is our new assistant. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. If you want to put your thoughts in the comments, let us know. But I think it's, like I said, when I'm right, I'm right. I did say the likely chance I would be Kevin Betsy, you know. So Steve Bold obviously looks like he's going to be taking Kevin Betsy's role, and Steve Bold has actually gone away with the lads this time around. So big thing there. Recovering from England, mate. I told you about England. I told you what would happen. Come on now. I love it how everyone starts twittering about it last night and all like, oh, Amadou's in here. Go on. Good save. Good, well done, Amadou. Well done. Good work there, boys. Going out for a corner. Good play by Amadou. Amadou could be proving me wrong about this right back position, you know. Really, would you rather the most selfish, unbelievable striker, 100 goals a season, or the best playmaker in the league? Personally, for me, I don't know, man. I can't answer actually. For me, I would say playmaker probably. I don't know. Oh, good crossing. Go on, chair. Control that. Oh, he's been pushed here. Could it be a penalty? No, goal kick. Yeah, man, I lost my shit yesterday. Glad to be. Yeah, well, listen, look, we're back, man. We've been back last football. Do you know what? Watchalongs are back, but we've been busy all summer. We've been giving you the latest news and topics. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the show. I mean, I had to rush to get back home. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna miss this one today. Free kick to the hosts. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. It does help the channel and it will help, obviously, push the live stream out a bit more. So if you can do, don't be afraid. It is free. Hit the like button, subscribe as well if you want to. Be much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Also, like last week, you can follow us on social media. We are under the Coach DB in all platforms, apart from obviously this YouTube channel. So yeah.
We used to spend a lot of time with wonderful people.
That's right, Ryan. It's all right. Listen, look, as long as you're watching it, that's the main thing, you know. You know, the last game wasn't brilliant, but this game looks a lot better. Good work there from Jimmy and Ronnie controlling that back four really well. Harvey Vale getting the ball back. Isaac seeing him on the run. And here we go on the attack. Harvey Vale moving quickly. Sees Burrell, but sees Chair actually in the box now. Chair, can he shoot? Oh god, it's come off someone's head there. Boy Kemper, oh, unlucky. Good play again, but just can't get our finishing properly done. Oh, got a lot of work to do, boys. And it's a hydration break. I'm telling you right now, the hosts look shattered, they do. The hosts look knackered. What was that? Right. Everyone's having a word with the team. But I feel like they're doing well. First thoughts are for the first 23 minutes. I'm happy, man. I'm not gonna lie. I know, like I keep saying, I know it's 4th tier, but I'm enjoying it, man. The way they're playing at the moment is looking great. Steve Bold on the seat, keeping himself to himself. Kevin Betsy there, getting a word in. New assistant for QPR. Do you know what? I genuinely think Julian may have wanted him as assistant, you know. Can't wait until all the usuals are back in the chat for the new season. Always a laugh. Well, Robert, obviously Patrick, obviously joins in a couple of times, but the main season, when that happens, that's when they'll be here. So yeah, chanting their Kone's out, their Julian's out and shit like that. It must be a hot day in Austria because they look knackered. They have the ice towels are out. Alright, looks like we're gonna get back into it.
Please, right.
A hydration break, woke nonsense. Ryan says I'm not Julian's biggest fan, but I'm glad he has signed a new deal. It's nice that we aren't changing manager every season as it gets us nowhere. But that's what I'm trying to say. There's no point in chanting the stupidness that people do and Julian out, you know, like you gotta look at the positive sides of this, you know. He needs time to build a team that suits him, you know. It didn't take Alex Ferguson one season to build his team, you know, to be where Man United are today. Well, when they were winning title after title, you know, it took a while to build. You know, you got to have the right foundations, and Julian obviously is doing that under Christian Nuri, but it takes time. You know, you can't just keep praising someone to get sacked for finishing 15th for, you know, this and that. You know, you got to look at as well, if we have the best team in the league, then I would sit here and say, okay, cool, what the hell are we doing? But when it comes down to injuries and stuff like that, you know, you got to kind of be understanding in both ways. So yeah, look, anyone's allowed their opinion on what they think of Julian, but for me, I think Julian's proven enough already to sit here and say that he will be the best thing for us in the next season or two. You know, he did okay in his first season, and he just needs a team around him that he suits him. And I am also glad that he signed a new contract. I am, so yeah. Paul Smith to Ilya. Tom Ellis says, who scored, my bro? It was Burrell. Burrell assisted by Amadou and Benge with a cross. Give me a second, I'll respond to the rest. Chair on the ball at the moment. Vale shoots. It's blocked again. Come on, we've got to do better than this, lads, with the shooting. Vale on the ball still. Cuts on his left. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy waiting for everyone to get on side. Back to Vale. Vale to Amadou. Amadou doing well there. Isaac. Back to Jimmy. Back to Isaac. Good passing there by the boys. Yet again. Oh, it's thrown to QPR. See, lots of positives from last season. Let's get some stability and start looking upwards. 100%. You know, I think the main other thing as well is, you know, we got to improve the team constantly, but you got to remember the way the financial budget works, you know, you can't complete it for the whole season, you know. Triple Block says, DP, have you heard anything further on the new stadium? I did hear that the owners of the car giant land were willing to open talks with Cuba about purchasing the site. Nothing has been said in media terms, in the sense of like to the fans or acknowledgement. You know, look, car giant know that they need to sell eventually because it's not going to be great for them. You know, their business is folding constantly each day, and the only way they're going to make that money is if they sell it to a corporation that's going to do something on their land, you know. But it's down to what happens. At the moment, nothing's been said, nothing's been spoken about. They won't announce it unless it's an 100% confident decision that's been made. Do I think they'll still go for it? It depending on the price. You know, we've gone through it. We've gone through it already. We've been there and done it already. We tried to do it with Tony Fernandez, but it's down to these owners in Ruben and you know, the Metals. You know, down to them if they feel like they should do it. You know, Christian Nuri obviously has, you know, his opinion involved, but at the end of the day, they've also got to look at the financial stability of, like, okay, look, if they fork out however much it's gonna cost to, oh, hang on, wait a minute, Amadou and Benge crosses it in, it's in, he's done it again, no way. He's done the goal. Oh my god, he's done the Leicester again. He's done it again. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh my god. He's done it again. No way. No way. No way. No way he's done that again. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way he's done it. What the hell, bro? He's literally just crossed it in from the same position as Leicester and scored. No way. Oh my god. What a goal. Oh, my man, Mbenge. What a guy, man. What a guy. Do you know what? Do you know, all the time I'm going to say anything about his crossing ability, and he pulls that off. Flipping heck. Even the keeper's like, what happened? Oh, man. I'm going to wait for the video. There's going to be a funny video about this with Julian, 100%. What the hell? Oh, my God. No celebrating. Just Amadou and Benge lifting his arm up at the bench. So yeah. What was I saying? Listen, look. You gotta look at it this way, right? 200 million, right? Or whatever the price is they pay for this stadium, you know? Whatever we pay, we may end up being screwed in the market and player-wise to sign players. So you gotta look at it this way. They gotta make sure the price and the stability of the team can handle the less budget on transfers. So, you know, it's kind of one of them things. You know, you got to look at it as in a financial way. If they go and do this stadium, they got to look at, are they going to fill a 45,000 stadium? Or two, what crisis are we going to be in the transfer market if we forking out however much this stadium's going to cost us, you know? So, yeah. Only thing I hope we drop is the 4-for-2, as Spain showed against France how easy it is to run through. Listen, look, man, look. He admitted why he used the 4-4-2. You know, it was the most comfortable formation for him to use with the team that he had at the time. You know, if he used it again, cool. But you know, obviously everyone has questions about it. You know, sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But I also think it was down to, you know, the quality of player that was on the pitch as well at the same time. So yeah. This is where can I watch the game? QPR. Go on the QPR website. You can pay for it again. So yeah. See, Nuri is great negotiator. Yeah, he is. Nuri's great. Nuri's brilliant. I think he's brilliant. But you know, this is down to the owners as well. So yeah. AB, he's done it again. I don't know how he's done that 2 and 2 twice. Jesus Christ. See, we need to grow our fan base, get the local kids supporting us instead of Man United and Arsenal. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to do that when you gotta remember, young kids are just gonna follow player wise who's the best in the world kind of thing, you know. Look at it this way, right? No one supported Inter Miami until Lionel Messi got there. Let's put it that way. So yeah, you know, you gotta look at it this way. Unless if Adel Taarabt came back to QPR, it might help a little bit. But you know, I can't say much of that. Alright, anyway, 2-0 QPR before halftime. We still got 15 minutes to go pretty much. And we're on the ball in our half with Ronnie Edwards. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. You know, do we want to be paying 200, 300 million, right? On a stadium right now. When, if we do that, is it going to kill us financially in the window? You know? So we've got to be kind of sensible with it. You know, Amadou's got a bit of an injury, I think. I don't know, he seems to be walking fine now, but I think someone may have got a bit of a studded. Yeah, What score? What score? Nathan, the score is 2-0 QPR. Goal scorers from Burrell and Amadou and Bengay. And yeah. Will Charles or Ward be in goal? No, they won't, Ryan. They're not even on the bench. I think it's more to do with fitness levels. I think they're working on their fitness and seeing how they go. I think, I'll be honest, look, Julian is a sensible guy, you know. He's playing Solomon for a reason, you know. I think he's more wary on, as it's in Austria, you know, he wants to give Solomon an opportunity to experience some time with the first team. He's done this with Strasbourg and Rennes before with preseason young keepers, I believe, for what I was told by someone that I communicated with on pro clubs the other day, actually. So yeah. Solomon, yeah, fair enough. Jazz says 03. I don't know what that means. Does that mean 0-3? Am I delayed on the stream? I'm guessing if it is 3-0, if that's what you mean. But listen, look, Charles and Ward have 4 games remaining. We have 4 games remaining to pretty much see these guys play. You know, for me right now, let's focus on the team that we have in Austria against this team, and yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to see some more goals in the second half that's coming up. Oh, almost high foot. Alright, it's played back to their keeper. Alright, it's gone out wide. And Paul Smith almost getting the interception there. And here goes the host. Good pass in here. Passed into our half. Here they push out wide. Whipped in. And Solomon fumbles it. And Amadou and Bengay cleared it there. And it's headed away. Back into the host's half. That's what I was going to say, boys and girls. You got to look at it this way. In football, it's not just about kicking a ball, you know? You got to look at the financial side of things now and how the club is run and the ownership and, you know, go from there. You know, I hate to say this way because it's the honest truth. Unless you've played in amateur level or semi-pro level, you won't understand what you gotta understand in the game of football now. It's kind of crazy, you know. It's not just about kicking ball, training, and this and that. You know, you as a player won't notice it, but you will notice it if you have time in it. You know, you gotta look at the understandings of how a club is run as well. You know, like how Kevin Gallen said it right in West London Sport podcast one day. The owners will get fed up with spending 20 mil a season on the squad if there's no improvement, you know. So you gotta look at it that way. Oh, Burrell does well there. Vale, oh, it's blocked. It's gonna be a corner. Oh, Chip. Oh fuck. Sorry. It's because I keep talking to you lot. You're not distracting me. Alright, 2-0. There you go. Changed it now. Can you not see it actually? I don't know if it's in the way of something. Alright, it's going to be a corner. I gotta get. Do you know what? I need to sort out my stream. The reason why I'm not doing it that much because my stream deck's not working. So I need to get my stream deck to work. Alright, Ilya share with the corner. Can we make it 3-0? It's a pathetic corner, I'm not gonna lie. It's gone wide. Good interception there by Jimmy. But it's gone straight to the host. No worries, mate. No worries, Chip. Alright. 5 minutes left till half time. Well, unless they do added time as well. Alright, Isaac. Look, this is a guy as well that I'm very impressed with right now. Isaac. You know, Isaac's had a really good 2 preseason in Austria. I'm hoping to see more of him when we get back into England. You know, he seems, I say that and he's almost lost the ball there. He seems very impressive in that same role as what Varane plays, you know. And he looks like possibly might even have an opportunity this season to get into that bench or even into the first team. So yeah, Isaac on the ball now, done brilliant there to see Madsen. Amadou and Benge calling for it. Madsen pushing forward though to Chair. Cuts in back to Madsen. Burrell's on side. Sees Bale on the right instead. Into the box. Crosses it in. Misses. And it's gone straight to the host. What's your take on Kemper? How has he been in your eyes? To be honest, it's only been 2 games. Or two halves. Kemper looks alright. You know, I don't think I've seen enough of him to say he's been brilliant or great. You know, it's good to see that we have a left back that is not just staying in our box, but more, or in our half, I should say, but is pushing on the attack as well as high as possible. I also think the other thing was with Julian, I think he likes his wing backs like to be fullbacks, so kind of like not just using the wing, but also using the central midfield as well. And I think obviously seeing Kemper cut in sometimes can help obviously put Madsen and Harvey Vale push forward a bit more with that safeness of the defense. So look, Boy Kemper looks all right. He looks physically strong, and fitness wise looks very impressive. But until we see more games of him, I can't give him a proper I would say reaction, if that makes sense. Yeah. Do you expect any more signings? I do, 100%. We ain't finishing the window yet. We still got some covers to do, you know. We got to get a left back. If Escudina's not staying or is not going to be a chance in first team, we need to get a backup left back. Unless he starts to use Brew and everyone else that he's promoted into the professional team. So yeah, I think anyone that's got a professional contract will probably end up having opportunities in the first team, but we'll see what happens. Harrison Clark says, is he similar to Powell in how he plays? Yeah, I would agree. I would say pace wise is different by a little bit because Powell was flipping fast as hell. But I would say playing styles were similar for sure. They're both players that can both play in a number 6 role and also a number 3 role, if that makes sense. So yeah. Word up, good to see you. Late who scored, hello by the way. Who scored? It was Burrell and Mbenge. Mbenge scored a similar goal to what he did against Leicester at home, and Burrell got a goal on assist from Harvey Vale from Amadou Mbenge cross actually. Sorry, say that again. Sorry. I keep forgetting Amadou Mbenge is on fire this tour. He's actually gone down now. It's not looking great. He's probably going to come off now because he's struggling with his ankle. So not a good sign for QPR. Alright, fitness team have come out to see him. We also need a right back, no cover there whatsoever. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and you know, as much as I want to say a right back as well, I got a funny feeling we're not gonna get a right back. I think he's gonna use Adamson and Benge and Brew, all in there for the right back scenario. So yeah. Brew, is it Brew? Not Brew. Brew's a left back, isn't he? I can't think of the right back's name now. Jeez. Putman. Is it Putman? I think Putman, if he didn't get released. But yeah, I think Adamson will probably get a run. Obviously going to get run out now, but he'll probably also be in there. But I do think new signings will be coming in. This won't be it. I would say they're probably looking at targets, and they probably won't bring anyone in until till we come back to England. So yeah. Unless he does the same thing as what he did last season, where he feels like the team is strong enough at the moment, and then go into the first game and see what happens, and is more focused on just in case of injury wise. So yeah, Isak on the ball now, out wide. Chair Madsen, back to Chair, and it's a bad ball. It's going to be a throw into QPR. Yeah, cover signings or actual first team ones. It'll be one or the other. Look, I still think we got a lot of things that we need in this squad, you know. Look, Ronnie and Jimmy are great. Obviously, Liam's back now, but think about it. The only other centre-back we have is pretty much Tylon Smith and another guy. You know, I can't think of any other first-team centre-backs that we have apart from Amadou and Benge. So if we do go in for a centre-back, that's one thing that we need to look at. Oh, Adamson takes a shot. It's gone over the bar. But I will say this. If we do think about centre-backs wise, I think there is a centre-back out there that I thought would be great for us on loan. But it looks like that loan is never going to happen now, because that guy has literally had a phenomenal last season in the second half of the season in Premier League with Crystal Palace. And if you don't know who I'm talking about Convoy. He seems to be a really good centre-back, very strong and very intelligent on the ball. Good ball here, Burrell shoots. It's a good save, Vale shoots, the other block. Vale, it's intercepted there. Unlucky for the 3-0. It's going to be a throw into QPR. We've got to finish our chances better than that. Alright, Adamson back on the ball, plays it back to Jimmy Dunn. Takes his time, plays it back to Ronnie Edwards. Back to Jimmy. Adamson, Harvey Vale. And goes for a bad ball there. That was into the middle to Chair. And there it is. Half-time. QPR take the lead 2-0 at half-time. Absolutely buzzing. I am. What a great game it has been at the moment. And we still got 45 minutes left to come. Let's know what your thoughts are in the first half if you have watched it, or if you are just hearing my voice. But yeah. Look, it looks like a great game today. You know, I'm not expecting anything crazy in the sense of performance wise, just because I'm not gonna judge on a team like this in 4th tier, you know. We should be beating these guys. It's a fact. These guys look knackered already. They do, the hosts do. But look, we have our second team coming out. We do in this next second half, and the only non-change really is pretty much the keeper. So let's see what happens. You know, Adamson has come on now. I'm hoping for more goals, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm hoping for way more goals. I want to see us kill this team. I do. Kone, and I think it's Kone and Alfie Lloyd possibly up front in the next half. So yeah. AB says good half. It was really a good half, man. I think Burrell this season is gonna be really interesting to watch. I think he's gonna be chased down by a lot of people, a lot of teams. So yeah. you know, the craziest thing is, right? Told everyone, right? Going off topic for QPR, I told everyone about Tuchel. I really did. And I like Tuchel, but only as a club. I told everyone that he wouldn't do well at England. I said this. I stated it many times. You know? And England fans do this mad thing where just because we beat Mexico and apparently it was a better performance, it's just one game. It's just one game. It doesn't mean shit. Come on. Anyway, back to QPR. That's a little English with England rant. No interest. No, well, there's no news on signings or any new people yet coming to the club. I'll be honest, it's been dead quiet with any links, any like rumors for position wise and what we're after. The only thing that I've been told is that, or been seen, is that QPR did make 2 bids for 2 midfielders, but they're anonymous. They were. So yeah, obviously Julian Stefan has signed a new contract. He has, and it's brilliant to see that. Honestly, I think Julian is gonna definitely still be the one to get us promoted into the Premier League eventually. But yeah, man, I'm just hoping that we be fair to him, you know, next season. I get the fact being people get frustrated with results and stuff like that, but the aim of next season is to pretty much make QPR Loftus Road a fortress again, you know. I've said it last season as well, to be honest, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I just want to see a good home record, man. I really do, like what Neil Warnock did for us. So yeah. Oh man, it's kind of hot today, isn't it, people? What we saying, people? What we saying for the second half? What do we want to see? What do we want to see? I'm just trying to see if there's any news on any transfers, rumors, or anything. Just Julian. Julian's new contract. That's about it, really. Let's have a look on Twitter to see if there's anything. Oh, let's have a look. What we have here. Everyone's just literally commenting on Amadou and Benge's goal. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything. I know QPR have been making some funny TikToks. They have. I don't know if anyone's seen Ilya shares one of the Mbappe, what everyone does with Mbappe. Quite funny, to be honest. So you have that. Just gonna find out who the second team is again. Dictator Elias Shares, he says, yeah. Quite crazy how they've come up with that, to be honest. Have they put out a second team on Twitter yet? I wonder if they put it out on Twitter the second half. First half team. Yeah, they haven't put the second half team. Cool. I see Ronnie Edwards got pranked by the team. And Charles doing some weird photos in goal. What was that about? I genuinely think it's going to be two in midfield. I don't know why. I genuinely think it's going to be two in midfield. It's not what I wanted. So yeah, it's going to be Solomon in goal still, Adamson, Morrison, Clarkson, and Brew. So we get to see Brew at left back. We do. Brew's going to be quite interesting to watch at left back. Morgan and Varane. Sanayolu, Sato, with Kone and Lloyd. So very interesting midfield. Very interesting midfield. What's your opinion on the season's kits? Tang says. Listen, I think I said it before, but look, the black one is very impressive. Very impressive. I think it's gonna be a fan favorite, the black one for sure. As long as they keep the blue and white hoops, whatever it is, as long as there's blue and white hoops on the home kit, I'm happy. You know, a lot of people are not liking the second kit, but you know, you gotta remember it's gotta change up majority of the time. The second kit has quite a few times, you know. Look, the green and white hoops is great. I like the green and white hoops, but you know, they're not gonna keep it forever. Personally, I didn't like last season's third kit. I thought it was shocking, but I know why they did it, and I understand why they did it. For me, I would sit here and say my favorite kit is probably the black one, the all black one. You know, I think having that as a third kit, I think they maybe should think about keeping that as a third kit, and then the blue and white one as the first team kit. But the second kit, I'm not too sure. Oh, Benny. Do you mean Benny? Hitchin says Benny. What up? As for signings, I've heard we are going to in big for Hugh Jorgen. Who's Jorgen? Hugh Jorgen. Right. If you're trying to prank me, because I've never heard of that name before, and I know. That yeah, you're just trying to prank me, ain't you? Yeah. Fucking people, Jesus Christ. Ban him. I think the squad should be coming out by now, shouldn't they? Dude, how am I falling for that, man? How am I falling for that? See, you made it completely bait now. That was the baitest thing you could say. I can't actually believe I fell for the first one. Oh my god. You lot are funny, bro. You lot are funny. Alright, QPR second team is out. Getting ready for the second half. We're gonna get this stream there. Get ready for the timer. Oh. Alright, we're still waiting for the hosts to come out. Word of advice, people. Word of advice, right? Before we kick in, right? I had McDonald's today, right? They come out of this hot honey, right? Do not, I repeat, unless you really like hot shit, do not do it. This shit fucking burns. This stuff is hot as fuck. Alright, there we go. The hosts are coming out of the tunnel. And the stream's froze, obviously. Ah, there we go. I'm frozen. Right, what are we expecting for the second half, people? What do we want? More goals or... You can't beat Nando's Wild Herb, word upsets. Alright, we get to see Kieran Morgan on the field. Good to see Alfie Lloyd on the pitch as well. So, apparently Amadou and Bengue, it's not a serious problem. It's just a light knock, nothing serious. Where's Benny at? I think he's on the bench. Daniel Benny's on the bench. He is. So it's 4-2-2-2 or 4-4-2. Kone and Lloyd up front. Kone is captain for the second half. Benny's on the bench. I think I said that already though. Solomon hasn't really been tested yet again, so not great. Some QPR fans in the stands. Alright, it's Clark Sott and Liam Morrison in the back. Alright, here we go. Second half kicks off. Come yours. Someone is an alright goalkeeper. Keep him as third choice. Yeah, listen, look. At the end of the day, I wouldn't put him second choice. I'll be honest with that. I think he still needs time to grow. He does. Hey. Corner to QPR. Sorry, people. I'm yawning. I'm knackered from work. Sorry. Right, Koki Sato to take the corner. On Solomon also, do you know he's actually Brazilian? He lived there until he was 10. No idea how we scouted him. I no idea either, to be honest. No idea. Kieran Morgan plays it back to Adamson. Down the wing to Sato on the right. Cuts back. Oh, he's been held there. It's a free kick, surely. How is the line though not even called that? And the referee has. That's appalling. Alright, it's a free kick. Sato to take. Whipped in. Right, it's gone for a long ball, the hosts have, but intercepted by QPR. Right, Varane on the ball. Goes long to Alfie Lloyd on the left. Good ball. Here goes Alfie Lloyd into the box. Sees Sato to Kone to Sato. And it's an unlucky touch there. Brew on the ball. Plays it back to Clark Salter. Varane to Morrison. Right, it goes out to Adamson. Seems like we are doing one too many passes in the final third. Probably. You're probably right, Ryan. But I also seem to think it's to do with maybe playing the wrong pass or the wrong player in that at that time. Alright, Morrison on the ball. Plays it back to Solomon. Sees Jake Clark-Salter. Alright, goes long with Kone, but just goes past him to the keeper. The hosts are on the ball. Ooh, free kick to the hosts. Hosts have actually had an opportunity now. Alright, it's going to be a free kick to be taken by a guy that looks like Alejandro Fallen. Alright, it's a good ball in. It's headed in. It's a goal. It's a goal. What? 2-1. Solomon has let his first goal in. And obviously I would say the goal scorer, but I don't know who it is. All I know is a good header. Always free kicks. As soon as I said Alejandro Fallen, it worked. There's not going to be a replay, I don't think. Can have a look to see if there is. Yep, replay. Alright, it's a good ball in. And it's headed. Oh, it's just so clumsy. So clumsy by Solomon. Solomon has to be saving that better than that. It is. It's so bad. Solomon's got to be doing better. He can't be getting beat like that. New set piece coach soon anyway. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Oh, free kick QPR. Right, it's a long ball. Oh! Offside. Alfie Lloyd. Ah, unlucky. Oh, man. It's getting a bit hot in here. Dog's quiet. Right. Looks like it's a free kick, not a goal kick. I don't know if he fouled the keeper or if it was offside. Right, it's gonna be our throw anyway. Alright. Brew to take the throw in. Plays it back. Kept it in. Adamson has, I think. No, has he? I think no, it went off. Oh, unlucky, boys. Alright, it's taken quickly from the host. Oh, it's gone long. And they're in here in the box. The host shoots and it's gone way over the bar. Don't know if it was offside though. Sorry people, jeez, I'm yawning like hell. Oh man. Pony heading it on. It's played back to their keeper. Alright. Solomon on the ball. Here goes the host into the box. Shot just over the bar. Wow, it's getting sticky now. Since that goal's gone in, there's a different team we're watching. Oh. Right, we're playing it pretty much too much in our own area now. Kone loses the ball. Sato wins it back. And Brew hits it long down the wing to Alfie Lloyd. And it's headed back to Kone. Kone goes wide. Good touch there by Saniulu. Into the box, Saniulu. And it's a save by the keeper. Adamson on the ball now. Brew sees Sato. Oh, good play by Sato. Brew shoots. And it's a terrible, terrible shot. I think a cross would have been better. Cross goal. Right, Sato on the ball. Cuts in, and it's going to be no, it's going to be no free kick. Jeez, I'm surprised with that. Alright, the host. Oh. Host still on the ball. That was a strong challenge by Clark Salter. We win the ball back though. Kieran Morgan on the ball. Kieran Morgan. It's a perfect pass there out wide. And the host player is down here, not looking great. Holding his knee. Potential knee clash. Right, I think the hosts are going to be making some subs in a second. Right, Liam Morrison on the ball. Damn it. Sorry, people, man. Jeez, I'm keep yawning. Right, Solomon on the ball now. That goes long. Oh, it's a perfect ball. Come on, Solomon, man. Gonna be a throw into the hosts. I wouldn't be surprised if Julian makes some subs soon. Oh man. Oh, it's cut for 7 o'clock, people. Jeez. Right, Clark Salter on the ball. Varane out wide to Brew. Brew. Bad pass there by Brew. Brew's got to be a bit better than that than passing balls like that across goal to Liam Morrison like the way he did. Right, Kone. Free kick QPR. Man. Right, subs to the host. Alright, it's going to be a throw into the hosts. Alright, their subs have been made. Alright, he's played it short. Varane chasing it. Kieran Morgan on the ball. And it goes down. It's not going to be a free kick. There's one back here by the hosts into the middle. And here goes the free attack. Good play here. Into the box. Good play. Unlucky. Solomon comfortable on the ball. See Sato on the run quickly. And Sato has to be quickly dealing with it. Almost getting intercepted there. Ooh, damn. played back. Alright, Solomon on the ball. So a big difference in the second half for QPR. Not so much passing has been a bit worse than the first. No, not really many opportunities like we did in the first half. And I say that with Alfie Lloyd on the ball here right now. Kieran Morgan shoots, has gone way wide. Yeah, there's not much opportunities in this half, I'll be honest with you. I know it's obviously a bit of a different team in the second half, but we've got to be a lot better in it and clinical in certain areas against this team. So yeah. Oh. Right, keeper clears it out. Right, Clark sort of clears it away straight to the host defense. Right, they go long. Can he get it? Yeah, he can. Great ball, great stamina and speed into the box. And here goes the home side. It's going to be a goal kick to QPR. Alright, Solomon on the ball. Goes wide. It's just not the best of the passes, and I can see why now, why we need these two keepers in Charles and Ward. Alright, it's a free kick to the host. Yeah, I think, look, Solomon is a learning experience, and obviously Joe Walsh going out on loan. I'm not sure if he's going to be here next season, but, you know, there's a good reason why we're sending him out to Wigan. You know, obviously Sam Tickle learned under the best goalkeeping head coach there. And it's down to Joe Walsh to get experience in the in first team. You know, he did well last season in certain aspects, but he still needs to understand the way Julian wants to play. Right, so Clark sort of just taking the goal kick there. Solomon asking Kieran Morgan to come forward, but he's lost it. Kieran Morgan wins it back, and he's got it. He's lost it. Free kick. Come on, jump, jump. There we go. Good girl. Who scored our goals, Liam asked? It was Burrell, assisted by Amadou Mbengue, and Amadou Mbengue scored a cracking goal like he did against Leicester from the right wing. Just phenomenal strike. And he wasn't meant I don't know if he was trying to cross it or what. But the goal for the hosts, I'm not too sure of the guy's name who scored that, but it was just terrible goalkeeping and marking from the squad. But hopefully you're having a good day, Liam. Thank you for tuning in. Got Solomon on the goal kick right now, telling everyone to push up. There was no one in there, so I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. We all know what Amadou Mbengue is like. You know, he's been pretty much the worst crosser on the ball in the club, so yeah. Alright. Intercepted by Varane there. Great interception. Varane doing his best bit of skills he can. Kieran Morgan on the ball. Right, she's Kone. Kone with a bad touch. Loses the ball. Kieran Morgan gets it back. Varane helping out. And here they go. Sato in the middle now. On the run. With his pace. Goes wide. Adamson crosses it. Brew's there. Oh, it's a bad touch by Brew. Oh, man. Unlucky. I thought he would have had that. Right. It's going to be a goal kick anyway. So, yeah. His boy playing. He was playing in the first half. Obviously, they switched it up to a different team in the second half. And he's being rested now. But he's played 2 games in the first half. So, that's a good good run out for him. And it lets us see what he's about. He did okay. But still not going to judge him just yet until I see more of him. But it looks like a good fit there. Alright, Solomon with the ball. Alright, Sato in the middle, on the run past the halfway line. Has players all around him. And it's a bad pass, but Kone's got it. Kone sees Adamson on the run. And, it's unlucky by Brew. Yeah, look, we need a decent left back. We have, you know, Davis was like an 20% last season, but I feel like he just couldn't play Julian's way of playing. And you know, at the time of the market, I don't think there was anyone else there that we could try and go for as in expense wise. And obviously Boy Kemper, you know, has done the deed in coming to QPR. Alright, it's going to be a goal kick to the hosts. It's an appalling corner. Hydration break anyway. So yeah, boring hydration breaks, but I don't know how hot it is in Austria. I wouldn't be surprised if he's always got his tactical board out. He has, Julian. Typical French thing. Hey, relax, dog. Sorry, people. Right, when does this hydration break end? Oh, alright, Julian's having a word with Alfie Lloyd. I couldn't think of the name there. Flipping out. Right. And I've done it again, and I apologize, people, and no one saw it. So yeah. You still playing pro clubs? We are, but obviously the thing is, obviously, because it's like I'm focusing on a lot of stuff compared to the other boys that are in the club. So obviously the other boys, you know, in the club obviously are focusing on streaming aspect, where I am trying to, but obviously it's different times that we're on. So Monday to Friday, you know, one person is usually on later than the other, so I tend to just do what I can do. But I'm also doing this, so I'm trying to edit stuff and post it onto the DB show channel. So yeah, but weekend wise, we'll be live pretty much hopefully every weekend playing pro clubs. That's if we play pro clubs every weekend. Eventually we'll get died down and a new game will be put out there, but we'll see what happens. You know, pro clubs obviously tonight might not happen because obviously the timing, and I am knackered today, so yeah. There's technically only 3 of us, but 4 actually, 4 if you want to count another person. But I would say the club welcomes anyone in. You can join if you want to. So that's anyone who ever plays pro clubs, anyone that's interested in playing the pro clubs with a couple of us online. Totally up to you. The name of the club is called The Division. And if you want to request to join, just join the club and go from there. So, yeah. Alright, it's a corner to the host. Just trying to see. So I don't think we'll be live on Tuesday next week against Wickham. We'll be at work at 3 o'clock. But we should be for the next 3 games friendly, so yeah. Oh, Alfie Lloyd has done well there to keep it in. A bit of a bail there. Bale's just not Bale. Alfie Lloyd has kind of flopped there, to be honest. Alright, Alfie Lloyd plays it back to Clark Sauter. Liam Morrison. Back to Clark Sauter. Plays it short. It's good play here. Kone's in here. Is he onside? No, he's offside. Bit late from Alfie Lloyd. And I would be annoyed with that pass if that was me, but this is only a friendly, so yeah. Alright, Brew. What's happening with Brew? Is he Brew coming off? What's going on? Brew come off? Yeah, Brew's come off. Poku on? No, Sonolu is off, and Poku's come on for the last 15 minutes of the game. So let's see Poku come on for a bit. Alright, the host on the ball. Alright. Host taking their time with the passing. Sees a nice through ball onto the left wing. But he's offside, I think.
Tuesday. 1 o'clock kickoff right here on.
Alright, Varane on the ball. Shit pass and shit touch. Out wide to Poku.
Well,
Alright, it's played back to Adamson for the throw. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. We try and hit the 20 likes again. Hopefully, if we can. Much appreciated if we can. Hit the 20 like button. So don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying the watch along. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. If you enjoy watching the watch alongs. Where are you watching the game, bro? On the QPR website.
Up the system. Later picks up. Right.
Oh, free kick to the host. Oh, no played advantage. It's played out wide.
Area.
Alright. Yellow card for Adamson, I think it was. Fouling one of the host players.
Away from decided.
Bit of a silly silly challenge there from Keely Adamson. Oh. Alright, free kick, edge of the box. Pretty decent area to cross the ball or shoot for the hosts. Obviously, they scored the last set piece they did. So, yeah. Oh, good save, Solomon. But played out back. So that's a good, unlucky ball. Unlucky. How can I watch it as well, bro?
Right.
So when you go to the website, QPR website, you obviously have to pay. So you can do two things. If you want to watch every QPR game of preseason, you can pay for the £25 thing on there. Or if you just want to pay for the one game, as in this, I believe it's £5. But you also have to have a login for the you know, you have to be a login member for QPR. So obviously, if you ain't, sign up to QPR website and go from there. Or be on QPR player. I have no idea. No idea. I haven't got anyone on here that is a. I haven't got any what do they call it? Oh, I forgot what they call it. I forgot what they call it now. Got it, bro. You're a legend. No worries, mate. Hopefully you enjoy the game. It's only 10 minutes left, past out of time, but yeah, just in future case, it's there if you ever want to watch it. Oh, Sato's in here into the box. That dog is fucking. Oh. Stop. 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 Alright, keep it on the ball anyway, with Brew. Mods, that's it, Ryan. Sorry, I haven't got any mods on here, so it can't be the mods. Because I haven't got any, so yeah. Sato's done well there. He kept going. Sato's done really well here. Can he keep it in? Yep. Oh, it's just no finish there, Varane. Crosses it in. Shot by Poku. Blocked off the line. Kone shoots. Blocked again. Kieran Morgan. Ah, it's so unlucky. Ah, man. Something's happened here. I don't know who's gone down. Oh, one of the host players have gone down here. Probably because of the shot, how it hit him. Oh, maybe kicked in the head. I don't know. Alright, the hosts are making a sub. Alright. Liam Morrison sees the ball to Poku. And Poku's done well there. Or is that Alfie Lloyd? I think it's Alfie Lloyd. And he goes down, no penalty. Alright, it's going to be the keeper's ball. But yeah, man, if I'm allowed to join while being on another console, then yeah. I think it's so I play on PC and the others play on PlayStation. So, you know, the crossplay is there. So if you ever want to join it, just jump on the division. Like whenever I'm streaming, we're usually on pro clubs anyway. So yeah, if you ever want to, like, I can invite you to the divisions channel on Discord. Obviously we're still trying to work on my Discord at the moment, but we should get it up and running before the season starts. So yeah, good play by the host there. They're still on the ball. Real good play here. Good passing at the moment. And QPR's Kieran Morgan defending it really well. Sato on the ball now. Pushed into their half. Alright, drops back to Varane. Kieran Morgan. Morrison. Sato into the middle. Sees the pass to Alfie Lloyd. Gets into the box. And Poku's pissed off with him. Adamson on the ball. Poku. Oh, unlucky. Goes to a cross or a shot. But keeper saves it. For only 2-1 against amateurs at FIFA such says. Well, in the first half, it was a good first half. And in the second half, I don't know what's happened. It's just dropped down, you know? It's just dropped down. Look, I haven't said anything great. Look, the first half was great. The second half, not great. You know, I've not said anything positive on this second half, so I can't really say much. So yeah, that'd be cool. These are mates. These are actually mates, people that I know in real life. So yeah, one's an Arsenal fan, two's a Chelsea fan. But we have other people in the pro clubs as well that we don't even know who they are. So, right, whipped in. Ooh, Post almost scored that. Very unlucky, very unlucky. Right, it looks like the subs are coming on for the host. No worries, mate. No worries. Alright, it's gone long anyway. Poku chasing it. That's going to be a free kick to QPR. Oh, damn it, people. What you think of the game, bro? I think the first half's been brilliant for QPR. Honestly, I like the first half. You kind of get the feeling of who is gonna be first team. You do, looking at this, but the first half was brilliant. You know, a lot better passing, a lot better attack, and then obviously with the second half, it's gone downhill a little bit. You know, quiet. I don't know if that's what Julian was hoping for, whether it was just to slow pace down a little bit. But yeah, second half's not been as exciting as it was for the first. But listen, look, this is pre-season, man. Look, I don't know if any club goes in very seriously on pre-season. I know people want to see win games and stuff like that, and with what FIFA said about you know, 2-1 against a fourth tier, you know, look, you got to look at it this way as well. You know, it's not exactly been a great second half performance, but you also have to kind of look at it in the sense of, well, are we even trying to win this game, kind of thing? You know, are we even trying to annihilate them? Do we want to to do that. Alfie Lloyd apparently has fouled someone for no reason. Ugh. Right. Free kick. The hosts have been pretty impressive in the second half. I'm not going to lie. The hosts have been a lot better than the first. You know, they've obviously scored the goal and obviously they're having their chances, but that final third has been hard for them to get past in front of goal in open play. Sato on the ball. Oh, he's lost it here. Poku. Sato to Kone. Kone on the ball. Oh, it's offside. Oh. 3 minutes to go, plus added time. And that'll be Austria over and done with. Boys have had a probably fun time abroad. But now when they get home, it's time for the nitty gritty stuff. Time to be serious a little bit more. And, oh, Kone's in here. It's a penalty. It's got to be. Yeah, penalty. Kone gets a penalty. Could be 3-1. Don't know what that guy was doing. Wow. I don't know what he was doing. At least we've seen goals today. That's the main thing. You know, the last game we didn't see goals. And this one we've done really well in getting the goals. You know, Amadou scored a cracker. Burrell, Amadou getting an assist as well. You know, Vale and Chet, all them midfielders look pretty good today in the first half. You know, I'm very impressed with Isaac at the moment. Isaac looks like a great midfielder and a prospect for us. Keeper saves it, I reckon. Right, Kone to shoot. Kone stepping up to it. And it's a goal. Just goes the same way as direction he does, the keeper does. But it's a comfortable goal. Just under the keeper. Kone scoring. Well done to Kone on that finish. And Sato getting some praise there as well. You know, I will say this, right? With what I've seen for Austria at the moment, we'll probably put a video out there of what I think of Austria, what I go, but I feel like there's a couple of players that might be very exciting to watch next season. You know, Sato to me looked a lot different this preseason. Physicality looks a lot different. He looks more on the ball. Isaac as well, you know, Isaac in centre mid taking over Varane's place at the moment. Is this a sign of him being first team, or is it a sign that, you know, we got a crazy prospect on our hands? You know, we got Kieran Morgan as well, but he's not been the same since Marty's left. But them two players there are the ones that I'm pretty impressed with at the moment, you know. Harvey Vale, I'm not really going to say much because we all know how good he is. You know, Madsen, brilliant as well. Chair. But the two players, Sato and Isaac, I'm very impressed with in Austria. I really am. I still think there's some players that possibly will need to go out on loan for experience, but it depends on the right club. I don't want to see like Kieran Morgan going out loan to a Division 2 team. He needs to go out to either a League 1 or, you know, League or Championship team, you know. Poku shoots. It's blocked. and it's going to be a goal kick. And I don't know how many minutes at a time. Alright, goal kick taken. Alright, it's gone long from the host. Handball? Nope. Here goes the host down the left. Can Adamson do something with it? Crossed in. It's a good ball in, and Solomon. Bit of a weird one there. But he gets hold of it. It's a good ball in by the player there. Right, Solomon on the ball. Alright, goes out wide to Brew. It's a bad touch by Brew, and he gets pressured. Ball lost. And here goes the host. Whipped in. Oh, just headed over the bar. Unlucky by the host. Morrison looks shattered, mate. And Clark sort of does. So this is not a good sign for these guys. Alright, Solomon take a goal kick. I think this will be it. I think that's going to be it, isn't it? Kone on the ball. Free kick to the host. Kone grabbing shirts, but even though his shirt was getting grabbed as well. There we go. Full time at last game in Austria. Finishes 3-1 to QPR. And yeah, pretty impressive first half for us. Very impressive with that. Key moments of the game, obviously Amadou and Burrell's goals, absolutely brilliant. Still a lot to work on the training ground. You know, very positive signs from youth as well. You know, we probably not going to keep Solomon in goal, but it's good to see that he's trying him out. Adamson right back as well. But I would sit here and say, yeah, first half, really good. That's all I can really say. I can't really say much on the second half. A lot more work needs to be done on that. You know, whether it was Julian to tell the players to just relax and not be serious. But, yeah, looking forward to seeing the lads come back to England, having a couple of other games. Obviously, we won't be live for the Wickham game, I believe it is. Obviously, that's too early to be streaming it, because obviously we have work. But for the other games, we will be live, and we'll go from there. But today's game ends 3-1. Hopefully you enjoyed the watch along. Cheers everyone in the chat. Seed, Joel, Ryan, FIFA. Who else we got here? Liam, Seed. I think I said his name already. Word up, good to see you. Tang, AB as well as always. Who else we have here? Harrison, Chip off the block, Jast. So hopefully I've said that right. Who else? Owen as always. Tom. I'm trying to see who else we got here that we haven't shouted out. Westworld Pete, Chris, Joe Mum. What a weird name for a YouTube channel. But yeah, shout out to all you guys, man. Thank you for tuning in. Much love and appreciation. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see where we are at the moment. We're at 13 likes. If we can try and hit 20 likes, be much love. Apart from that, we'll catch you next time in the next couple of weeks, or in a week, I should say. But we will be live actually on Sunday. What am I saying? We'll be live on Sunday as always. So catch us then. We'll catch you in a bit. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. And peace, love, positivity as always, people. And we'll catch you all soon. Stay safe, guys. See you in a bit.